Okay, so what we have here is the Orange 5 Pi Plus. We're actually doing this YouTube video for a warranty claim with AliExpress. So as you can see, it's not damaged in any way. It looks perfectly normal to me. It's been kept in really good conditions. It's always been in its protective case. We've taken it out of the protective case because we're working on the device itself. Hasn't been anywhere near any water, and it was working and then it stopped working. So no matter how many times I flash and reflash the SD card with a new image, we just can't get the Orange Pi 5 Plus to boot. We get the red indicator light, which is here, that says it's got power, enough power to the board, but we don't have any activity lights, which is also in this area. We should be seeing some blue and some green lights to signal that we've got some activity from the card that we're going to put in here. So what we have here is we have our SD card reader with our new SD card, brand new SD card that we will be using. I need to reformat it, and because it's already got a Linux image on it, so we have to go through the process of reformatting this SD card before we can re-image it with the BellaBox software, which is the image software that I'm using to run this device. So let's get into that. Alright, so as you can hear, that the card has been entered into the thing. So there is a bit of mucking around that we need to do in order to get to where we got to go. So I need to reformat the image. So we have to go into thing. Let me double check that we have the full screen view here. Yep, beautiful. All right, so first things first, we need to get into the command prompt, which is Windows key CMD. We need to get into the command prompt here. We need to type in disk partition, DISK PAR. It's going to ask us to do this. We're going to hit yes. Now we're in the disk partition execute. We need to list all the devices. Oh, why is it not working? Yep. Is it this one? One of them will work, I think. Bugs go away. Here we go. So we need to list all the disks on the PC. List disk. We're looking for a 32 gigabyte, which is disk 3. So we want to select the SE disk 3. Disk 3 is now selected. We want to claim this disk. The disk is being cleared. So we want to create a partition now. Create partition primary. Alright, so it's just asked me if I want to format the disk, and I do. And here is our thing. Formatting will erase all the data on this disk. To format the disk, click OK to quit and cancel at any time. So we've just gotten the OK, file complete. Close that. As you can see, this is the new partition. So 32 gigabyte, show you 32 gig. So this is the 32 gigabyte Seagate drive. Mass storage device. Here we go. So next we need to go into the Bella Etcher, and this is where we use the software to create a image. So flash from the file. We need to use the Bella Box Orange Pi 5 Plus image. Open that. Select the target, which is going to be our mass storage device of 32 gigabytes. We'll select that, and then we'll flash this. So I will fast forward the video while this is installing. So we'll let this run its course, and we'll go from there. So we've done this process maybe like 3 or 4 times. We've taken my working SD image to my friend's Bella Box, and my image worked on his Bella Box. I don't have access to his board at the moment. So yeah. So my image on my SD card worked on his Bella Box or his board. We tried his working image from his board on my board, and we had the same issue. Solid red light with no activity. Put my card in his board. We get the solid red light, which means it's got power, and we get activity lights, meaning that the board has booted and is now reading the data from the SD card. So yeah, that's where we're at with this warranty complaint or warranty issue. And that's about as far as I know how to diagnose the problem. So yeah, give us a minute and we'll make sure that everything's up and running. And then we will put the new flashed card into the Orange Pi 5 Plus. And then we'll go from there. All right, so we have successfully finished putting an image on the SD card. We'll now get away from the screen here. So here we go. So now we're back to our normal screen. So for testing quality purposes, we will also now connect the HDMI. So when we have activity from this, we should see the screen pop up on this. And what we'll also do is we'll connect our main computer's keyboard and mouse via these USB-C cables here. So we can interact with our system. So I'll do them this way. Okay, can't do that. We'll have to do it this way. So we'll plug all these in without power. And we'll also plug this USB-C fan into this to make sure that our other peripherals have power coming to them as well. So we'll make sure that we've got power. So connecting the keyboard and mouse via these USB-C adapters here. Beautiful. So that's all connected now. All right. Taking out the image from the SD card, which is here. So this is with the new image that we've just put on to here. We'll plug this into here, upside down. So plugging that in. That's in nice. There's no extra movement in here. Feels solid. Nothing feels loose. So that should feel good. So we'll tilt this up. We'll rest everything on top of this fan here. You should be able to see the light maybe. If I move these cables, I don't have many other cables, so you might not be able to see it. So here we go. There's our light we should be looking at. And if this all goes to how I should say it works, we'll now connect our high quality laptop power bank via this, and we should see just the solid red light with no activity lights, and we'll go from here. And we'll turn this little fan on. So as you can see, the fan is spinning. It means that this board has enough power to power the fan, but we don't have any activity lights or any boot signal that this board is actually doing any thinking. The board's not getting hot, so none of these processing chips here are getting hot. So this is the issue that I'm having. So we do have this HDMI connected to the computer, and if the computer does what it's got to do, we can actually see that the screen or anything like that is not popping up. So no activity. I feel like it's a dead board. There's no electronics happening. And this is why I want to return it for a refund or a replacement, because when it was working, these lights were flashing. They are no longer flashing, and this board will not start up, and it will not read any image from the SD card. And I haven't done anything different than plug stuff in, power it on, and it's just stopped working. So that's the end of my video here. Now we'll power it off. And just to do another check, we'll also power it on. Solid red light, no boot activity, meaning that this board is not reading the SD card. That works perfectly fine. Thanks for watching, and I hope you know, that was enough for you guys to do what we needed to do. Thanks.